Hello everyone and welcome to today's stream. I'm Natalie, this is Rupert, and here is Claire.
Hi everybody and a very happy new year.
Yes, happy new year. There's quite a few of you watching today, so do say hello in the chat room and I will be keeping my eye on that for any questions that may come through.
Amazing. Well, we've got a lot to talk about today. We're going to be running through the New Year extravaganza, our London Liftoff Film Festival, and then very excitingly our season award nominations.
So, should we get started?
Without further ado, absolutely. So let's first take a look, like I said, at the New Year extravaganza, which is currently live on Vimeo.
So for everyone who has signed up to the Festival Hub, welcome and thank you for signing up. You may have seen that there are some focus groups that you can sign up to. They are open until midnight tonight. They'll then be closed and we will be creating those individual groups. If you're having any problems signing up to them, do let us know, but you should be able to simply click on the link which is in the post on the Festival Hub, and you will then be able to fill in the form and we will get all of the information to add you to those groups tomorrow.
Yeah, this is an initiative that we ran for the London Liftoff Film Festival and it was fantastic.
It was really, really fun.
It was a great way of being able to enable people to engage, connect with other filmmakers, give and receive feedback on their projects, which is something that we really wanted to introduce to this online COVID-friendly model to allow people to have that festival experience. So we do encourage you to sign up to those. Those will be great.
And it has just been great watching filmmakers introduce themselves, tell us a little bit more about their projects, and also hopefully using those other features such as the live chat room box as well, a little bit like Facebook chat and other instant messaging.
Yeah, the great feature that you pointed out the other day is the members near me, and especially that pops up if you're using it on your phone. Very cool way of seeing who's around you in the festival who you could definitely reach out to.
Yeah, and go for that coffee or drink in the pub when they all reopen.
Yeah.
I should not have said that. I was like, don't say that. Oh, it came out. But networking, that's the whole idea of the platform. So we hope that you take that to your benefit and use it.
Absolutely. So running until the 1st of Feb, we've got 3 programmes consisting of 298 films from the 6 different showcases and genre labs.
So the prizes, there are 3 audience choices and 2 jury selections from each of the programmes that will be sent to the panel of judges. From here, the winners, or the 15 finalists, will receive a 15 finalists, wow, will receive a live screening at the Los Angeles Liftoff Film Festival in 2021. This is due to take place in September. So we should be all vaccinated, ready to go and host those live screenings. That is what we are super hoping for.
Absolutely.
And those 15 films, we will be delighted to screen those.
Yeah, absolutely. The winner from the 15 finalists, but all of the 15 finalists will receive free intermediate Liftoff membership.
And then the audience choice, I'm not sure if anyone saw this today, but we just did the audience choice for the Melbourne Liftoff Film Festival. We had 5 wonderful filmmakers, 4 projects that were selected there. And they all told us a little bit more about who they are as filmmakers, what inspired their stories, and what they would like to achieve in the future. And it's just a really, really great, inspiring roundtable that reminds you that you're in the creative industry for a reason and you want to collaborate and you want to make films. I thoroughly enjoyed today anyway.
Yeah, it was fantastic. And really nice that one of the things that has been able to come through with this current system is we had 2 people from LA, someone in Wellington in New Zealand and someone in Melbourne, and then obviously we're here at Pinewood in the UK. So really bringing together people from all corners of the globe, which is a nice positive to take away from the previous year. Yeah. Okay, well, let's take a look then at our first programme. So these are the current stats as of 10 a.m. today. These are constantly changing. But very excitingly, this programme got off to a bang and hasn't stopped since. We've got 134 of you watching programme 1 from 20 different countries across the globe. 113 votes are in already. And 1,204 playthroughs of the films on these pages. Very exciting. Currently in top position, we have Nessie on 37 votes. The Game of Fortune is currently in second place on 20. And Transhuman is on 14. So let's take a look. This is Nessie, an Australian film by Jane Tinawajaja. A stuffed toy's journey home. Looking like some sort of Loch Ness monster there, Shadow.
Nessie.
Nessie. Very cool. The Game of Fortune, directed by Lenti Liang from the USA. In an attempt to escape his financial woes, a young drifter walks into a mysterious bar filled with shifty card players who invite him to play a hand. After one innocent round turns into many, luck seems to be on his side, but for how long will his game of fortune last?
We've all seen those masks in the past.
Yes. So those two films were both from our first time filmmaker showcase. And then we've got Transhuman here from our sci-fi lab, directed by Alex Lancaster from Canada. When advanced aliens of unknown origin come crashing down to Earth, a girl named Ava becomes the centre of the greatest transition from human to something more, transhuman. The only thing that can prepare humanity for the aliens' true intentions is a notebook written by Ava's brother Patrick, who attempted to become pregnant with an alien fetus.
Ooh.
There we go.
Then moving on to page 2, we've had 55 viewers from 13 countries, 38 votes and 380 playthroughs. So this is more of the numbers that we're used to seeing on each programme, so the other programme is doing exceptionally well, but it's
Plenty
great.
of time still as well.
Yeah, plenty of time. So Wasteland is on 10 votes, How Can I Forget on 9 votes, and Begin Again on 3 votes. So Wasteland is directed by Elizabeth Kellingston from Australia, another Australian film.
Mm-hmm.
In a dystopian world, an altruistic vagabond must prove his will to survive when he finds himself tested in a supernatural realm that lies between life and death through the power of dance. How Can I Forget, directed by Natalia Andreadis from the UK. Joe and Connie's awkward blind date take an interesting turn when they discover that they share the same magical ability.
That would make for an interesting date.
Yeah, wouldn't it? Spice things up a bit. And Begin Again, directed by Ash Gray from Australia. 3 Australian films? This is
And a
great.
music video here, so
And a
that's
music
cool
video.
to see as well.
A couple take us on a journey exploring mental illness in relationships.
Very nice. And then programme 3, 59 viewers, people tuning in from 16 different countries. Wow. 28 votes are in so far and 391 playthroughs. Pretty cool. We've got 2 films currently on 4 votes, and then there's quite a few films not far behind on 3, so it's very close. It's neck and neck here. But currently in pole position are Birth, The Cycles of Life, and The Eyes of the Land. So Birth, The Cycles of Life, Japanese animation here, directed by Arisa Wakami, Azuru Ashiki and Ayaka Kawasaki. There is a drama for every childbirth, an omnibus of animated documentaries that visualise experiences about childbirth. The first chapter, titled Birth on the Other Side of the Mountain, is the story of a female who grew up together with nature in an island village and aims to be a midwife as she ponders childbirth, life and being alive. Very nice.
Yes.
And then The Eyes of the Land. This is cool. This was from our cinematographers showcase. So some fantastic cinematography on display here in this Moroccan film, directed by Marcos Alchiv Marquina. The spur-eyed tortoise in Morocco is threatened. To save the species, science needs those who know better the secrets of the land, the shepherds. Very cool.
So we've got quite a few people in the chat room here, so I just want to give a few shout outs.
Yes.
So we have Hoplite Productions here, Wade from Seattle. Hi, hello. Thank you for joining. We got Bial Productions from Denmark. Again, thank you for joining in on this stream. It's lovely to see you again. And Alex Lancia Films says good morning from Canada.
Very cool.
So yeah, do let us know where you are tuning in from. We love finding out where people are watching us. It's really, really cool.
And if your film is screening in the New Year extravaganza, do say which programme you're on for those who are also watching.
Nutty Trex also says hi.
Hello. Hello. But yeah, that's our New Year extravaganza. We look forward to the rest of the weeks. You'll keep receiving emails updating you with different workshops, all sorts of different things, and all the stats.
Yep.
But on to London.
Yes, on to the London Lift Up Film Festival. So we're here to announce the winners.
Yes, the network round closed last night and the results are all tallied and in.
So let's see. But first, I think we should talk about the prizes. Is that what's next? No, we're jumping straight in. We're jumping straight in.
We're going to remind you of the finalists that made it through to the network round.
Yes. So we are here to announce that. Do you want to start?
Yeah, let's start. So our trendsetter features. So the 2 audience choices that went through to the network round were No Roses on a Sailor's Grave, directed by Daniel Oren, and Harag by Shmail Beljalalia. Then we had our jury selections from this programme went to Sorority by James Webber and The Thing Before the Thing, directed by Mike Piccirillo. And here are their fantastic posters. Here we go. So anyone who film screened in this network round can receive the feedback if they want the insights. Obviously, all comments are subjective, but hopefully it provides some interesting feedback for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
There we go.
Sorry, there's more comments rolling in here, so I'm just going to quickly say hello to everyone. So Ben Nightingale says, hi everyone. We've got 49 to Midnight Films, good luck to everyone. We've got Martin saying hi from South Africa. Hi, thanks for holding this festival, it's been amazing. And hi from Australia again. Hi from Chile, good morning from Chile, that's a really cool one. Yeah, and nice. Tom here from Liquor or Gravy, which we've also been mentioning a few times.
Very cool.
Thank you. I love seeing that.
Yeah.
Chile. That's a new one, I think.
That's cool.
Okay, so moving on to new voices features. The audience choices that went through are Visitor by Ibrahim Awara from Canada, Call for a Poetic City by Elizabeth Felston from the UK. We've also got our jury selections, Look the Other Way and Run by David Rees from the UK, and Transhumance, Roots of a Disappearing Life by Tina I think that is, from Spain.
And here are their posters. There we go. Amazing. So from Trendsetter Shorts 1, the audience choices were Radio Vanille by Jack Lawrence, Not a Game, directed by Oliver Cox and Reese Henderson. And then we had 3 jury selections, Stockholm Syndrome by Ben Marshall, Shoal by Tam Bernstein, and Seeing Green, directed by Tom McNee. So huge congratulations to these 5 films.
Great posters.
Yeah, very
They
cool.
all kind of look like a series.
They do. The yellow
tones there. Okay, and then Trendsetters Shorts 2. The audience choices were Love War by Salvador Suduco from Italy, Proslogin from Ben Allen from the USA. The jury selection went to Absent by Libby Wilde from the UK, Valentine Jacobs by Jason Connage from the UK, and Sweet Street by Cos Grinup from the UK.
Nice. And then our new voice shorts. So the 2 audience choices were The Village of Culum by Alex Felstead and Little Boxes by Olivia Holreiser. Then 3 jury sections again went to Misphonia, directed by Barvik Pankania, The Call Centre, directed by Louisa Connolly Burnham, and Leopard by James Arden.
Okay.
So those were our new voice shorts.
So the next slide is going to say, and the winners are. But should we recap on what the prizes are?
Let's recap on the prizes.
So very similar to the extravaganza that is currently taking place, there are a handful of films that will be screening with us at the London Lifter Film Festival 2021, which is due to take place in December. Mm-hmm. We also have the audience choices, where we've got 3 films that will be joining us on a YouTube live stream, and then we've got a handful of Season Award nominations as well. Should we find out who they are?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Ready?
Ooh, so Leopard by James Arden from the UK will be joining us for a screening at London Liftoff in 2021. It feels weird to say 2021 when we are in 2021.
I know.
So this year, it will be joining us this year. So Rocky, a born and bred London teenager, begins to question the strict routines set by her father, as well as deeper feelings about her own identity, after meeting a free-spirited girl in the local laundrette.
Very cool. Congratulations to James and the team. And then we have Seeing Green, directed by Tom McNee, who also wins a live screening in December. In this silent rite of passage film, a single mother grapples with the antics of her teenage son, which tests their relationship. After a trying day, can a shift in perspective bring them closer together? Very cool.
And then The Call Centre by Louise Connolly Burnham from the UK. This film will also be joining the other two for the live screening in December. Paige, an introverted, unassuming young woman, spends her day setting up people's life insurance in a dab North London call centre. She is bored of her life, longing for intimacy and connection that she unexpectedly finds on the phone to a charming customer called David. Convinced there was something between them, she decides to break the rule to go and find him. An adventure, first fueled by loneliness and lust, turns into something much deeper when Paige finds herself out of her depth with a total stranger. Ooh, definitely worth a watch to watch all of these films.
Yeah, we're very excited to screen them live at the end of the year.
So that is the opportunity to come and watch them with us anyway. And we'll be looking, hopefully, to book out a few cinemas in London in December.
Definitely.
So, and the Audience Choice Awards.
Really looking forward to doing these.
So, No Roses on a Sailor's Grave by Daniel Oren from the UK. This will be joining us on a YouTube live stream where we get to delve in and find out a lot more about this film, which is fantastic because throughout the festival month, this film was one that was coming up over and over and over again. So I look forward to delving into hearing a little bit more behind the story. But for 73 years after Royal Navy veteran Patrick Thomas' ships vanished during World War II, he is the last of his handful of survivors still living. Fate brings Patrick, a complete stranger archaeologist, John Henry Phillips, together, fueled by their unexpected bond and the rapid passing of the Second World War generation. John makes a shocking promise to find the ship and build a memorial with Patrick by his side.
Joining that will be Call for a Poetic City, the beautiful documentary here directed by Elizabeth Felsen. Poetic is political. Horse riding in a large city centre isn't a touristic endeavour, but undertakes a unique role at the community level. Let us not be anthropocentric. Great film, and again, we look forward to having Elizabeth on the roundtable with us.
Then the final film to be joining us is Little Boxes by Olivia Holreiser from the UK as well. Bobby learns the importance of having a younger sister who cares for him. So they're the three films. We've got 2 documentaries and this short narrative as well. So well done, congratulations, you'll be joining us. We'll be sending out further information later this week regarding that stream. Season Award nominations from London.
Yes.
All right.
Here we go. Before we launch into then the full list of nominations.
Take it away, Claire.
So, Radio Vanille, directed by Jack Lawrence. This was a brilliant film that made it through as the audience choice for London. This is nominated for Best Short Documentary. So, Vanilla, a byword for boring, is anything but. When a local Madagascan journalist decided to cover vanilla-related news in his local community, he discovered a world of vanilla gangs, mob justice, and murder. Very cool. This is a brilliant short documentary that the judges are just gonna love watching.
Then Absent by Libby Wilde here is up for Best Cinematography. Absent is a short film based on multiple true stories which gives a frank portrayal of the awkwardness, sensitivity and often humiliation that characterises many early experiences of menstruation. Through a series of quotidian but emotionally charged moments, the film follows the story of a young girl, Chloe, who, sitting on a school bus, is made aware of a stain on her clothes by another boy, which much to the amusement of his friends, leaves her visibly mortified. Really important story, I think.
Yeah,
and the cinematography
definitely.
throughout is absolutely wonderful.
Huge congratulations. And then Sweet Street, directed by Cuz Greenup, gets a nomination for Best Director.
Ooh.
Isabella, a sex worker and drug addict, struggles to survive Leeds' red light district. A romantic encounter offers respite, but happy endings are hard to find when you're working on the Sweet Street.
Very cool.
Fantastic. So...
There's one more.
Sorry,
one more.
sorry, one more.
And then The Thing Before the Thing is up for Best Feature Live Action Narrative. So well done to Mike Piccirillo from America. 12 years ago, a group of friends developed an incredible bond during the college mentorship program. They find themselves reuniting many years later to celebrate the retirement of Harris, the man that brought them together. With time having sent these friends in different directions, they pick up where they left off so long ago. They also find out that even though their mentorship program is over, their relationships with one another continue to evolve.
Fantastic.
So the thing before the thing. Well done to everyone who took part in the London Lifter Film Festival, and well done to...
I was going to clap then, but it's just us two clapping.
And well done to everyone who's been involved, nominated, won an Audience Choice Award here today. This stream is not over though, because we have the highlights coming up. So, and something that we are super excited about, the Lift-Off Season Awards. This is our annual red carpet, champagne flowing event that we are afraid that we're going to have to take place online this year, but everyone knows the situation here in the UK. It is not good with COVID here right now, but we have to do this celebration, and it will still be a wonderful, wonderful night.
Yeah, despite the year not going exactly as we originally had in mind, we've still had so much talent come through the Lift-Off. I was going to say the Lift-Off doors, the Lift-Off online festivals that we migrated to. We've seen fantastic work in all of the categories that we're about to nominate. So it's still a pleasure to award the amazing films that we've seen.
Should we find out who this year's nominations are?
Let's do it. So some of these have already been announced after each of the city-based festivals, but there were still many slots up for grabs. So this is now the list in its entirety.
So what we're going to do is we're going to screen each category with the 5 to 6 nominated films in those categories. Should we start with first-time filmmakers?
Absolutely. So here we go then.
Here is the nomination for Best First Time Film.
I want to get the bill. Is that okay?
What?
The bill, the check, l'addition.
You want to get the bill already?
Not even.
Oh, I don't gamble. Nor do I. Ed. Compared to the other horses, he's fat, slow.
Boxing starts in an hour, darling. Hurry the fuck up and start dinner.
Jo, det har jag verkligen gjort många gånger. Men inte över det här.
He was crying in that weird room behind the church.
Sophia, you know you're not allowed back there.
Father John saw him too.
Maria, ci vuole un po' di pazienza. Non sono abituati alla nostra presenza. Vedrai che le cose miglioreranno.
E che mi dici del tipo di ieri sera?
Ma che avrei dovuto fare? Mettermi a litigare?
So they were the nominations for the Best First Time Film, and well done to those 6 nominations. So moving on then to the next nominations, and this is for Best Actor/Actress.
I think she dumped me, man.
Yo, Oz. She left you a letter.
And your merchandise is fire! Yes, baby, she knows!
Okay, go swim.
That necklace is well pretty. Where'd you get it? My mum gave it to me. Can I see it?
Wow, we're big admirers of good performances here at Lift-Off, so those are some amazing performances in those films. Now let's take a look at the nominations for Best Screenplay.
sought your moment of fame. Well, guess what? You finally did something and put you next to the greats. Lenny Bruce, Judy Garland, and Elvis Presley.
Doing this washroom for him. Too lazy to do it himself, is he? He's sick. He needs help. Sure he does.
妈妈不应该死。
爸爸说，多打一下自己，他就会好受一些。
Alle dræber dem selv. Jeg gider bare ikke at ende med at have kraft og blive pumpet op med kemo til at ligne drengen i den stribede pyjamas. Det gider folk ikke at se på.
Okay, wonderful screenplays there, absolutely brilliant. The next category that is up for nominations are Best Acting Ensemble.
Jeg er ikke din fucking ven. Vel? Du er ikke andet end en fucking video på min kanal.
Vi har tourné la bonne voiture.
C'est quoi les gars, on y va.
C'est la fin, c'est la fin, bro. T'as assez de me vendre de la drogue.
Non, de quoi tu parles? C'est mal.
رفته قایم شده. چرا؟ چون داره با بابا بازی میکنه دیگه. قایم شک بازی بزرگ است.
What if I had really genuinely liked you, Jess? How would any of this be fair of me?
就永远不知道结局，输就没有意义。
知道结局就有意义了吗？
Fantastic. And now we'll look at the nominations for Best Cinematography.
Ça m'a entendu.
Vi har tourné la bonne voiture.
C'est quoi les gars, on y va.
C'est la fin, c'est la fin, bro. T'as assez de me vendre de la drogue.
Non, de quoi tu parles? C'est mal.
We'll sort something next month. I promise.
Every year the cinematography category gets stronger and stronger, and you see more creative shots, aerial shots, water shots, whatever it may be.
That's also more accessible for people now, so that's super exciting too.
Okay, so then moving on to the next category, we have Best Director.
Ooh.
后来他就死了。Can't remember our telephone or address. You know, kids.
میخندی بعد تو رو دوتا نه 3 تا ماچ میکنه 2 تا رو لپات 1 دونم رو دماغت بعد میگه بگیرید بخواب.
You know, you could always buy one.
If I bought one, you wouldn't get to see me every day.
Jeg har really interesting fish, the clownfish, the sequential hermaphroditic.
Så du vil bruge mit badekar? Lad os holde os til, at jeg er den kreative, og du er den depressive.
Amazing. What films there for Best Director. And now let's take a look at the nominations for Best Post-Production.
Instead, I was too focused on my career. No. That's a good boy. That's a good.
Bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still, like dust, I rise.
We cannot ignore that.
I'm looking at the goddess of the hunt and
Welcome to Talk Radio, live with Elvis.
It's midnight. Good evening.
Really nice to see a film there nominated from the Liftoff Sessions. That's really cool.
Okay, so the next category that we have our nominations for is Best Art Direction.
Seit wann bist du denn so ein guter Menschenfreund? Ich hab's eilig.
We are just a congregation of God-fearing Christians doing our level best to farm this land.
Napoléon.
Qu'est-ce que vous faites là? Je vais t'expliquer. S'il te plaît, s'il te plaît, s'il te plaît. S'il te plaît, sors-moi de là. Sors-moi de là, s'il te plaît.
Congratulations. And next we have the nominations for Best Music Video, something that we always like including in our programmes here at Liftoff. So let's take a look at the music videos.
Send the bailiffs to our door. You're gonna bark, we're gonna bite back. Fight back, you want a war, we'll give you war.
Okay, some great music videos there. I wish we had, you could see more of the music and more of the music videos there to get the feel for them, but they are great. So moving on then to the nominations for Best Animation, and what is so great about this is that it isn't only from the festivals these nominations have come from, but also from the Liftoff showcases and labs that we do here at Pinewood. So here are the nominations for Best Animation.
Talking to Yvette, and just Arden's bad. She can't move her legs. That was very upset. So anyway, so call me back.
Now, the following actions are allowed in the bunker. Placing your club's equipment, whether by throw-in
And next up, we have the nominations for Best Short Documentary. Always one of my favourites.
The work we're doing out here not only will help these children save their lives in an emergency situation or have the ability to save someone else if they got into trouble.
You just have to be tough, man. If you're not, the city's gonna swallow you, bro.
The suffering we're experiencing in this lifetime, even if it's immense, cannot even compare to the amount of amazing things we have in our future.
Parfois c'est très subtil, quoi. C'est juste ce qui fait l'expression, c'est très peu de choses.
Ja, i lavany izy ka miala Madagasikara. Ring nem tsaky velagna fa tsy hainay ivelagna le hitsakana e. Am'ro vazaha aby tsy hainay na firenena izy.
Okay, so then the next category up for grabs, we have Best Short Live Action Narrative.
Street rats amongst the tear gas turned on the time.
Please come home.
時計を作り続けてきてます。私の作る時計は金属部分、またガラス部分。
Shut the hell up! I will fucking take you out! Who you moving? I dare you this time! I dare you this time!
Jeg vil have, at du filmer mit selvmord. Hvorfor? Fordi hvis det ikke er på nettet, så er det aldrig sket.
So 2 left to go. So for our penultimate category, we have our Best Feature Documentary nominations.
Eu só gostava de ir para os lugares, eu não gostava de andar num pico só. Depois a gente até anda num pico só, mas você, invariavelmente, ao longo do dia, você vai remar para algum outro lugar.
Чем интересно? Тем, что на ней строится вся экономика юга Камчатки. Все как бы завязано на нерке. Нерка — это как кровь, которая...
It's possible to discover always new areas. There is still so much I don't know.
I dedicated myself to wanting to escape the creative darkness that I fell into.
Okay, so the final category is for Best Feature Live Action Narrative. And the nominations are...
Hey, it's me. You have to sign those papers and get them back to the attorney. I know what you're doing, but you know this is the right choice.
I wanted to hate you for so long. All the shit you dragged us through. For not supporting us when Dad died.
Sono tornata. Come stai, zia? Cos'è?
Mi mamá no nos quería dejar venir solos con mi papá. Y si se entera que perdí a Memo, nunca más va a confiar en mí.
And they are the 2020 Lift of Season Award nominations. I think they all deserve a round of applause.
We're going to We are buzzing sitting here because I think when you watch them all back to back like that, it does show what an amazing year it's been.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we will be sending out invitations and all of the information regarding, sorry, Rupert, all the information regarding the season awards and when it's due to take place. Should we say it now?
Yeah.
Okay, so the Lift Off Season Awards is due to take place on our YouTube channel on the 29th, Friday the 29th of January at 7 p.m. GMT. Exciting times. We will be coming in our ball gowns and we are going to dress Rupert up with a bow tie. So if you are watching and you want to participate in this formality, feel free to grab a bottle of champagne or Prosecco, some sort of bubbles, and dress up and join us.
Yeah, we'd love to see you all in the chat room like you are now. And that's not all. We are super excited to invite some of our judges onto live roundtables over the next coming weeks, specifically the week after next.
Yes, I believe this. The 25th, 26th and 27th. We'll be inviting them in for a live roundtable discussion to delve in deeper, a little bit more about the films and what they look for as the judges.
Yeah, that would be really cool. All the judges are a range of Lift Off alumni. We've got different people from different sections of the industry, all on the judging panel. So it will be really cool to ask them, what are you looking for when you're judging these films?
Yes. So join us for that. We will be letting you know about all of the stuff that we've just mentioned. And thank you so much to everyone who's been in the live chat. Thank you for all the wonderful comments. And we hope you enjoyed the stream. From Rupert, myself, and Claire.